Chazara from Amr Reb Shmuel. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lines down. Zion Amad Aleph. Amr Reb Shmuel Yehuda. Sholch lahem Esther lechachamim. So Shmuel Yehuda says Esther sent to the Chachamim, I guess, an email. Kivuni ledayres. A pigeon, right? The snail mail. Kivuni ledayres. So bikaveya me, my story, which obviously she wasn't all about herself. She was about the big ness. That we should write about this for the Dairis. Sholchala. So the Chacham answered to Esther, Kina at meres aleinu lebein ha'umas. You're gonna cause trouble for us, sufficient the goyim, the nations that they're gonna say, you remember when we killed all of your family, right? No. Sholchalahem. So she sent back to them to Chacham, Kakasuvani al divrei hayamim malchei madi faras. Already in their books of the Malchei Madi Paras. In their books already, it's written about me, the Queen Esther. The whole story is there, so it's already there. The damage is done already, like they say. Rav, Rav Chanina, Rabbi Yochanan, Rabbi Chaviva. These four people, Masnu, Bechula say the Moyed Ki Hayzuga. Whenever it's brought down a Mishnah of the four of them learning together with these four specific people, Chalufei Rabbi Yochanan, Umayel Rabbi Yoinasan. There are those that switch Rabbi Yochanan and say, no, it was actually Rabbi Yoinasan. When these four people that learned together in their Chabura, it was actually not Rabbi Yochanan, it was Rabbi Yoinasan. Sholchol lahem Esther l'chachamim. Esther sent to the Chachamim, Kesvuni l'dairis. Write about me for the Dairis, for the generations. Sholchul. The Chachamim sent back to her, Haloi kosafti l'cha shlishim.
It's written a third time.
In the Torah, in total, about Amalek, it's written shlishim, v'lo rebbeim. And I think there's a pasuk. I don't know if I mentioned this. Yes, I think there's a pasuk that says something that's meshulash can't be meruba. Can't be if it's three specific. There's a reason why it was three, and we don't.
And therefore, she's not going to.
We don't square it off, right? Meruba, like rebaim, like four. Ad shematzalai mikra kasuv b'Torah. Till they found a pasuk in the Torah that says kisayv zoisi karim hasefer. Write this for remembrance in the sefer. Kisayv zois. What's this? Write this. This is what Masha Kasuv Kan. What's written here in Parashat Shemos. The Seder Shemos, I'm sorry. The Mishnah Torah, Kisayv Zois, Masha Kasuv Kan. The Mishnah Torah, Zikarim. Masha Kasuv Nevi'im, Basefer. Masha Kasuv Basefer, Masha Kasuv Megila. Right, Kisayv Zois, Zikarim. Kisayv Zois, Masha Kasuv Kan. Over Mishnah Torah, Zikarim, Kisayv Zois, those two words. Zikarim is what is written in Nevi'im. Basefer is what's written in Megillah. That's four. So Zok the Gemara, Kitanoi. This is like a Machloikis Tanaim that we have. Kisayv Zois, write this, Masha Kasuv Kan. What's written here in Shemos? Zikara in Masha Kasuv Mishnah Torah. But Sefer Masha Kasuv Ben Viyam. Divrei Rabbi Yeshua. That's Rabbi Yeshua. That's Hamidoi Oimer. Kisayv Zois Masha Kasuv Kan. Write this. What's written over here? That's Shemos. Over Mishnah Torah. Zikara in Masha Kasuv Ben Viyam. Zikara is what's written in the Viyam. But Sefer Masha Kasuv Megillah. Amr Yehuda. Okay, that's where we learned till yesterday. Okay, so now we're going weiter from the dot close to the middle of the page on Zion Amar Aleph. Amr Rabbi Yehuda Amar Shmuel. Rabbi Yehuda says in the name of Shmuel, Esther Eina Metama Es Hayadayim. Halacha. A Megillus Esther is not Metama your hands. Now, why would we think that the Sefer Megillah would be Metama? Because there's a halacha that Sifrei Kodesh, a Sefer Torah is Metama Yadayim. So why is the Sefer Torah Metama Yadayim? Because they used to store Truma in the Aron Kodesh with the Sefer Torah. Because they said, this is holy and this is holy, so we put it in the Aron Kodesh. And Mibal, they put the Truma food, it would bring mice, and the mice would come and do damage to the Sefer Torah. So the Chum said, you can't put food near the Sefer Torah because the Sefer Torah is Metamas Yadayim. That's the reason why the Torah, the Kisvei Kodesh, are Metamas Yadayim. So, it was just a little background. The Memra, so the Gemara says, the Saba Shmuel, Esther, Lavrachu Kodesh, Nemra. So, Mibalt, Amr Rabbi Yehuda Amar Shmuel, saying that Esther is not Metamas Yadayim, that Esther, so does that mean, Frak the Gemara, that Shmuel holds that Esther is not Ruach HaKodesh? Now, what's the significance of Ruach HaKodesh is if it's Kisvei Kodesh, it was written by Ruach HaKodesh. So that's problematic for Shmuel to say that because the Amar Shmuel we have that Shmuel said, Esther Baruch HaKodesh Nemra, specifically that Esther was written in Ruach HaKodesh. And for the Gemara, it's Nemra Likros. All the words was written Al Pi Ruach HaKodesh, but to read it, V'loi Nemra Lichtov. Just so that when you read it, you don't have to read. You don't read it about peh. So it was written down. But Avada, the words is definitely Ruach HaKodesh. So now the Gemara is going to ask a question that Meisvei. Rabbi Oimer, Kehelas ain't a Metamas Yadayim. Rabbi says that Kehelas is not Metamas Yadayim. So a Sefer Kehelas that's written on a cloth would not be Metamas Yadayim. Umachloikis b'shir hashirim, and Rabbi Meir also says that shir hashirim is a machloikis if it's metamis yadayim or not. Rabbi Yosi Oimer, shir hashirim metamis yadayim, umachloikis b'kehelas. Rabbi Yosi says that shir hashirim is metamis yadayim, and kehelas is a machloikis. Rabbi Shimon Oimer, kehelas mikuli beis Shammai mechumrei beis Hillel. Kohelas is from one of the rare things that Beis Shammai is Mekel and Beis Hillel is Machmer. Usually it's pretty much the opposite. Right? Is that a true statement? That it's usually that Beis Hillel is the Mekel one. Right, I'm saying there's a lot of Torahs written about it that after, now we do like Beis Hillel and after Mashiach we're going to do like Beis Shammai. But then I listened a little in yeshiva. I just heard. I remember little bits of it.
You were in yeshiva?
Avol Rus v'She'ashirim v'Esther Metamen Esidayim. So, right? So we're talking about She'ashirim, we're talking about Kehelas, the only thing. But the Rus She'ashirim and Esther, according to Rabbi Shimon, right? That Rus She'ashirim and Esther would be Metamen Esidayim, which would mean that they're Ruach HaKodesh, obviously. Who the Amak Rabbi Shmuel? Tanya. So we learned in the Brayso. Rabbi Shimon ben Manasseh Oimer, Kehelas ain't Metamas Yadayim. Kehelas is not Metamas Yadayim. Pnei Shechach Moshe Shel Shloimehi. Because Kehelas is from the Chochmas Shloimeh, it's not necessarily Ruach HaKodesh. Amru Loi. They said to him, so that's the only thing that Shloimeh said. That was the saying of Shloimeh was that Kohelas, we have, it says in the Pasuk, this Pasuk I believe is in Mishli.
Malachim.
It's in Malachim, not Mishli?
It says on the right bottom, Malachim Aleph.
Okay, fine, then knows better than me. So it says in Malachim, that Shloim HaMelech gave 3,000 different Mishalim.
And then the next one is Mishnah Al Tosi.
Oh, Al Tosi Val Dvarav is Mishnah. Right, I'm sorry. The Oimer Al Tosi Val Dvarav. And it says about this, Al Tosi Val Dvarav. What's written here is Ruach HaKodesh, and you can't add to it. If it's Ruach HaKodesh, so then it's final, you can't add to it. My the Oimer. So what? And he says, what does it mean? And he says, the Oimer Al Tosi Val Dvarav. What does it mean? The Oimer. The Chitayim Memmer Tuv Omer. You could say he said a lot of things. Di boy ichtav, udi boy lo ichtav. If you want, he could have written. If not, he didn't. Toshma al toisav al devarav.